afraid. I thought the world was going to blow up. Some madman who ran a government was going to get so frustrated with some other madman that he was going to blow the whole damn world up.
We don't need the mic check. This guy's really loud.
I can get louder.
People in the back do.
Get louder.
Oh,
I'll get louder.
Come closer.
Yeah, that's it.
In the 90s, the Soviet Union collapsed. And for a brief time in my life, I thought I saw optimism. There was no more risk of the world blowing up Monday morning because some damn general was pissed off. There was no more worry that a conflict in Vietnam was going to blow up the whole world because our leaders were incapable of communicating with each other. This illusion didn't last very long. Terrorism, the enemy within, was brought about by our government. Using actions that happened, they were manipulated. And you can think what you want, but 10 years down the road, we are no longer as free as we once were. I look at the American state, the one that educated my early years, and I am born Canadian, although I lived there. And now I see an American Soviet state, where minimum wage employees harass airline travelers, practically molest children and seniors, where you need papers to gather and your permit isn't correct for a constitutional assembly. You're blocking the sidewalk, citizen. Your permit isn't valid for constitutional right. But when I came out yesterday, I saw hope. Many different people. Some left, some right, some libertarian, some purple. All kinds of different people. Lots of ideas. But we had one thing that unites us all. We're willing to work to make things better. We're willing to try and find compromise that our political leaders refuse while they're out at the golf courses together. And I assure you, they all golf together with the lobbyists. They refuse to address. I forget your name, sir, the union representative. Corporate taxes in Canada. Anybody here want to take a 3% pay cut every year for the next 20 years? You know what'll happen? You'll be broke. That's what our government has decided to do for 20-odd years. 2 or 3% a year, every year. Well, we're 20 years down the road. You know what? That's 60% less freaking income. Where's health care? Oh, well, we had to cut it. Last recession. Spent $50 billion buying an election, fixing roads in Tony Clement's riding. Now we have another recession coming. Where do you think Harper will get his money to pay off this recession? Not from the bank. Harper specifically opposed at the G20 an international banking tariff which would be brought about to shield versus further bailouts of the economic sector. Yay! Yay! Harper is specifically a minion of the largest monetary pool in the world. And I would ask all of us to keep dreaming, to look high, to talk to each other with politeness, conviction, and acceptance. Whether you're a lefty or righty, purple, I don't care, but we as the people can solve this problem that our politicians have created, expanded, and used to divide us on racial and economic terms. I'm lucky. I'm unionized. I have benefits. My salary's not bad. I have debts. I'm working on paying them off. Yeah, I wish I could not have a loan, but that'll come in time. I just ask you all, stay hopeful. Accept your neighbors. We're going to have lots of different opinions. Capitalist, communist, everything. But the reality is, we can find the compromise that the politicians refuse to consider. Thank you.